it is summer season. It is almost Memorial Day. I know where Marcy's at. It's boat season. Like, we are about to get outside and we want to cook some food on the grill. And sometimes when we're on the go, we need a portable grill, like a tabletop grill that is good size, that can cook food for us and our friends, but not be a huge mess, not be a huge fuss. And we also want to do it quick. Especially for those who love the flavor of charcoal, right? A good charcoal grill. We don't want to wait hours and hours and hours and hours for this thing to heat up and all the time wasted. Well, the quick start grill is the answer. I took Marcy off the screen and bring her back as she was grabbing one. I'm going to grab it as well because it's a grill that we can literally be holding right now on set. And I love what these guys have done. They now have 3 different grill products on the Grommet. I personally think this one is my absolute favorite because in just 6 minutes, it heats up the charcoal and you can be cooking your food. How cool is that? Again, it's so lightweight. It fits right on my lap. This is cool. Marcy and I were talking right before we went live today, and I was like, you know what? The only one downside is how it actually starts so fast is you plug it in and you turn it on, and that's what heats the charcoal so fast. And I was like, well, what if I'm at the beach? And Marcy's like, then you walk over to the parking lot and you plug it in and then you carry it back to the beach. Like, I was like, oh, okay. So I'm just being lazy right now. This thing is really, really cool. And it's perfect timing going into Memorial Day, going into 4th of July, going into the summer season. This is the perfect companion to have with you wherever you go.
It really is. And we live down the street from a bay, so there's sand, and I do love to go walk down the street, and I would love to barbecue down there, but I never have because it just seems like such a hassle. I'm also someone that does not like lighter fluid. And we have a grill kind of like this. I think they're called hibachi grills. Am I right about that? That kind of size, that portable tabletop grill. And while I do like it, I don't like that I have to lug those heavy propane canisters down there. And so many times you go to use them and they're empty, but I also don't like the thought of propane on my food. And I don't like the thought of lighter fluid on my food. Just all of it is just not only for the environment, but just who knows the carcinogens that might be in those that we're ingesting, all of that. So this grill completely does away with that, which I think is so smart. The other thing 2 other things I love about it is, number one, how quick it is. So that heat element heats up to 950 degrees in 3 minutes flat. And all you do is you put a layer of charcoal on top of it before you heat it up. And once that charcoal gets to 650 degrees, that's when the charcoal ignites. No lighter fluid needed, no propane needed, no nothing. So it's going to ignite at 650, which is about 3 minutes in. And then it takes about another 3 minutes to get white, and like charcoal does. And because of that heat element, it heats it all so perfectly. So there are no hot spots and cool spots and all of that. It is that perfect even heat distribution every single time. And I'm thinking there are so many people that live in small spaces, in apartments and things like that, that don't have space for a big barbecue. So to be able to have this, plug it in, and then walk outside to your little patio or whatever, and now be able to barbecue without all the hassle and without all that mess is so great. And camping and going to the beach. I do think most beaches now do have plugs either up by the bathrooms or in the parking lot or something. So I think that really solves that. And you just need to heat it up for those 6 minutes, and then you unplug it and you can take it wherever you want. So I love it. And then I was thinking, is that expensive? I have no concept of grills. So I went on to Amazon. I went everywhere and looked at all the different prices. And basically a portable charcoal grill about the same size is going to run between $50 and $100. And as you're seeing there, the fact that this one that doesn't need all that gunk, so you're not paying for lighter fluid and propane and all of that, this is just a touch above $100 with that Grommet discount is amazing. Yeah. If you get a portable gas grill, which you got to lug all that stuff around, that is between $100 and $400. So from a value standpoint alone, this is awesome. And it's another one of those where that quality, it's easy to put together. I just think it's a total home run. And again, this time of year and Father's Day coming up, and So many, whether it's the park or camping or beach or boating, or if you have an RV or anything, it's just so smart.
Yeah. The whole other market we missed that I was thinking of is like condos and apartments. Like where
Yeah.
you can't have a big, standalone grill that you could literally just put this on your patio table, if you have a little table out there. It is literally like good enough to just put on a tabletop, and now you have a grill. And guess what? When you're done, you could put it away, you could store it, you could put it wherever it is. The other thing is underneath here is an ashtray that pulls out, so you can easily, clean out the charcoals and the ash that comes out of it. So really, they've thought of everything. It is super cool. It's very lightweight. So, women, if you're just like, well, I don't want to lug this around, or like, no, it's really, really light, easy to pick up and carry, move around. So condos, apartments, balconies, like all these things. I know we had that Easy Rail on a little while ago. So you get your Easy Rail umbrella up, and you get the grill going, and in my eyes, like there's no better way to entertain family and friends than getting by the barbecue, throwing on some food and some music, and getting outside and having great conversations. And if the Quick Start Grill is the way to do that, I encourage you to check this one out. Again, Memorial Day, coming up. This is a great something to have. I think it took me 5 minutes to put the whole thing together. Like super easy. It's like, I think it's like 8 screws total. And it's really just putting on.
You can do it.
I did it. Like I did it by myself. My wife didn't even help, even though she's yelling at me from the other room. She's like, your truck has a plug. You could plug it in through your truck. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. So
what's fun for you, Greg, is with your boys. Well, they don't have to be little, but doing s'mores. Like how fun. Just really, really quick, rather than doing the big, hassling with all the charcoal and lighter fluid. And one thing I want to mention is, so many, we've got the grill pans inside, but it never really tastes like barbecue, if we're being honest. This actually, even though it doesn't have all that propane and lighter fluid, it is that smoky barbecue flavor.
You get the charcoal. Yeah.
Right. And that's what gives us the taste that we love. So it's real authentic barbecue. And I'm going to get one for my mom for sure, because she's one of those that lives in a small apartment and she loved grilling, and she hasn't done it in 4 years because of her apartment, but she's got a nice little patio, and this is perfect for that.
Love that. Well, super awesome product. Get that Grommet discount. Takes it from $129 to $103. I think this is the perfect product to round up today.